Annually, tens of billions of people attend air shows in the United States and Canada. Are you one of them? Would you like to be? Well, people attend air shows for various different reasons. An air show can be a release from ordinary life, and it can be a fun way to raise money for a community. It can also be a very good way to get to know your nation's military. If an issue that you have of going to air shows is safety, allow me to offer some reassurance. Many people are afraid of the idea of flight, much less an air show. After report after report after report of aviation crashes, people begin to get the idea that aviation and flying in itself is a dangerous activity. What they might be surprised to find out is that organizations responsible for putting together air shows go to very far lengths to make sure that every performer at an air show goes through rigorous training so that they ensure the safety of the performers and the crowd at the air show. After performers have received this very rigorous training, they never stop practicing their demonstration. This is to ensure a very precise demonstration for the crowd, as well as gaining more control for the pilot over a demonstration if anything is out of the ordinary. There are certain standards that all performers must follow throughout the United States and Canada. This comes from air shows' very beginnings. Air shows, in fact, come from very humble beginnings. Formed by aviation enthusiasts, pilots and just enthusiasts alike, so to celebrate the art and science of aviation. After air shows spread across the United States and Canada, a standard for operating and safety procedures gave way to the International Council of Air Shows. The International Council of Air Shows provided a way for air show organizers to share ideas for air shows and have lessons learned. Formed in 1968, the International Council of Air Shows has had years and years of lessons learned. In fact, 43 entire years of lessons learned for better preparation for air shows for better entertainment and safety of the audience. The International Council of Air Shows also has much experience dealing with the federal government, which means the military's involvement at air shows. The military's involvement at air shows actually serves a big purpose in American society. American air power demonstrations, as shown with these fighter jets at this particular air show, are famous around the world to little kids and adults alike. Of course, screaming fighter jets and explosions appeal to the child in most air show goers and instill a sense of patriotism and pride in others. The military's purpose at air shows also involves recruiting the next generation of military servicemen. However, the military can't force the general populace to attend these air shows. Currently, less than 1% of the American population is serving in the military. Of course, this is leading to more and more of a disconnect between the military and the general populace. And this disconnect is actually leading to several problems. One of these problems has to do with the military servicemen. These servicemen who are sacrificing their lives and years of their lives in service to the nation are beginning to feel forgotten and even forget about the cause that they're fighting for. The second problem that this disconnect is causing has to do with the general populace. If the general populace of a nation is unfamiliar with the way that its nation's military functions or its capabilities, then it begins to lose a better image of what it can do with the military and its purpose. For instance, the general populace will not be able to decide whether or not to send their military to war. So, by going to an air show, a citizen of the United States will get better knowledge of their military's capabilities and their military in general to gain a well-informed opinion about it in the future for future decisions and for the servicemen alike. So, by attending an air show, you will be supporting your community by by supporting the organizations responsible for the air show, which are in your community, which also support the economy of your community and your nation's economy. Supporting your community will also go as far as supporting your nation's military. When you go to an air show, you will not only be entertained, but you will be enlightened. And